Hey everyone, it's Marie Forleo, and welcome to another episode of Marie TV and the Marie Forleo podcast. So, this is the final part of our 3-part series of how to do a decade in review. Now, if you missed part 1 and part 2, what you thinking? You need to go back and get them done now because they are excelente. Today, we are completing the last 2 steps of the process, so you know what you need to do. That's right, grab that journal and grab your gel pens and let's go! So the next section is this, Section 4. What's next? What's my future? Okay, so this is super exciting. This is where you dream, and this is where you write down all the things that you would love to create or experience or achieve in the next decade. So for example, what do you actually want? What do you want to create in terms of, let's say, your health or well-being? Or how about financially? Are there any financial milestones that you would love to hit? Think about your relationships with your family or your friends. How about your business or your career? How about anything that you want to give away or contribute, whether that's volunteering, maybe some philanthropy, maybe there's something in your community that you really want to give? Think about some emotional habits, right? Or some experiences. When you think about the next decade, how do you want to feel on a more consistent basis? Do you want to experience more flexibility, more freedom? If so, to do what exactly? So the goal here is to be as specific and concrete as possible. I want you to really envision the best possible decade of your life. You know, there's this great maxim, and it first appeared in a book in 1965 by a computer scientist, and his name was J.C.R. Licklider, and he said this: people overestimate what can be done in 1 year and underestimate what can be done in 10. Now, I find that to be so true. So please let yourself really dream in this section. Do not underestimate what you can achieve. This is such an amazing opportunity to fire up your imagination, to tap into your heart, and to create the life that you really want to have. Now, understandably, this should take you a few minutes because I bet you got a lot of dreams. I know I do. But once it's done, here's what you're going to do. You're going to make that big list. Then you're going to look back over it and you're going to write a new section underneath it that says this: my 3 most important goals for the next year. Okay, great. Now, I want you to review the list above and then write down your top 3 most important goals, the things that you really want to focus on over the next 12 months. Plus, I want you to write down exactly why these goals are important and who you need to become in order to bring each of them to life. So in other words, what character traits or what habit or what skills do you need to develop or strengthen now in order to make these dreams actually happen? Now, once that's done, there's just one more exercise to go, and I gotta say, this is a super fun one. You're actually gonna do some time traveling. Not like that, but something like that. So future you, the actual 2030 version of you, is going to drop some serious wisdom on current day you. So in your journal, write this: Section 5, what future me wants me to know now. Then here's what you're going to do. You're going to imagine yourself 10 years into the future. So whatever your age is right now, you're going to add 10 years to it. And then really let yourself go there emotionally. Imagine it's the year 2030. And then allow your future self to write a letter to current day you. So it's going to sound something like this: Dearest Marie, I would love you to know that. And then all you're going to do is let the older, wiser you in your imagination share some wisdom with current day you. Just let your hand move on the page, write whatever comes into your mind, into your heart. Don't judge yourself, don't edit yourself, and do not pay any attention to grammar or spelling or punctuation. None of that matters. I just want you to keep your hand moving. Trust me on this. You have got so much wisdom inside. You have so much natural knowing if you just tap into your imagination and you let it flow. And if you find yourself feeling weird or getting stuck, you can just start a new line and experiment with these prompts. I'd love you to start. I'd love you to remember. I'd love you to focus on. Now, I know this might sound a little weird or wacky, but it is so powerful. You got to trust me on this. It's going to help you access deep truths that you already know intuitively and that you're going to be really glad that you articulated now before the whole next 10 years passes by. And with that, bing, 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 bing! Amazing work. If you've done all 3 parts in this series, you've got this incredible personal wisdom map that's going to help you rock the next 10 years like a friggin' champ. And if there is any goal on that list that you want so bad in your heart, but you're not sure how to actually make it happen, please, for the love of all things holy, get this book, read this book, and do this book. Everything is figure outable. I promise you, it will give you all the tools and strategies that you need to bring that big dream to life. Speaking of big dreams, I want to know, what are your top 3 goals that you're going to focus on for this next year ahead? You can go leave a comment over on marieforleo.com. It's a very magical place. Or you can tag me at marieforleo on social, and please use the hashtag MFDecadeInReview so I can cheer you on. Until next time, stay on your game and keep going for your dreams, because the world really does need that very special gift that only you have. Thank you so much for tuning in to this special series and to Marie TV and the Marie Forleo podcast, and I will see you very soon. Hey, are you ready to bring your dream business to life? Is it finally time to make the difference you were born to make? Good, because we can help. Get started now at joinbschool.com.